morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, night. Welcome back to stream a little bit later than usual. You know, it's actually sort of a miracle this hasn't happened before. Because the track record is pretty good. Hello, Annie. Welcome back to the couch. Hello, Tronbo. Welcome back to the couch. I hope you both enjoy your stay. I overslept. Oops. My alarm was definitely off when I woke up. Which I don't, normally I would say odds are that I woke up and turned the alarm off, but that's actually never happened before. So I have a good oversleep. I feel pretty weird right now. Not gonna lie. I don't know if I feel really weird. I don't know if I'm like sick. Or what? It could be that like I haven't slept this long on a stream day in years, so it's pretty weird. Oh. No, actually I woke up on it was funny. I woke up it was like 10 minutes ago. I woke up and I was like, wow, I feel great. I was like, oh, I'm up, I'm ready. And then I looked at the time and I was like, It's like, I mean, I have definitely been fighting something off for like a week. It doesn't now it's not started, it's not feeling that bad, but it's possible that the extra hour of sleep was necessary. Having a really short stream today might be what's right. Maybe it was fate. The last time I overslept like this was for a final in college. Mini keyboard. That's so. I really hope you're loving your new little keyboard, but I have my relationship with tech devices and like RGB stuff is pretty funny. So I hope, and the lights and stuff are fun, but man, I have some hot takes on RGB. Oh wait, yeah, you said I was gonna look that up. I've been very, very distracted this morning. Oh, okay, I should also switch up the couch as well. If Sod comes back, I'm gonna pretend like everything was normal and we were all here. Oh, never mind. Damn it. I was too late. Explaining the plan a little too late. Back while you're late. I'm not late. We were all here. Okay, wait, it was called like Horus Red Dragon. Did I do that in the wrong order? Oh, I mean, the hard thing with keyboards is you look up keyboard and then it's just a picture of a keyboard and it looks like a totally normal one, so I can't tell what size it is because This is 60%. Fucking doesn't. Keyboards are fun. I don't think things are lit. It's lit. Keyboard lore stats. But when I was like in middle school, I was like, oh man, RGB is so cool. Oh my god. And then I got my first product that had RGB in like high school, and I was like, oh, it's got lights. and then I was playing with the thing and I was like, oh, well, this is, I'm like, oh, this doesn't really add anything to the experience, does it? And then I got a second one that I didn't even realize. And one of the funny things is, like, I got a headset later that had lights on it, but I didn't know because it's on my fucking head. So, but one point, my dad was walking by and I was playing League, and it had like auto. There were some things where it was auto doing stuff, and it would, like, you know, it would turn different colors, like depending on. Oh no, I was playing Diablo 3, and it would blink based on like the HP level, and actually I was playing Demon Hunter, and when I would go blue demon mode, it would turn blue, and I had no fucking clue because I couldn't see it. It was in my head. Brain is smelted and refined. Damn, that sounds like supposed to be like Enfield. Filing down a piece of metal to make it straight with a file which broke halfway. You're filing something to make it straight? Disco ball? I mean, I think it was at some point, yes, very much flashing lights. I think there was blinking, it was changing colors, but it's right here. I couldn't see it. I don't have like a mirror. Very funny. A file, it's a tool. I'm a little baffled that was what you thought the problem was with the understanding that statement. I am very well aware of what a file is. Actually, I think I've got one over here. Oh no, it's in the closet. I mean, I have more of like a farrier's rasp kind of deal. But I think they're all pretty much the same thing. Locksmithing. Oh, so by straight, did you mean like flat? Because I really do think that I don't think files are used to make things straight. Yes. Okay. I mean, I guess if you had a really like fucked up piece of metal, although I think if you're filing something and it isn't straight, you screwed up before you got to the filing process. But Xeon, what's up? Welcome back to the couch. I hope you enjoy your stay. Locksmithing, that would be an interesting class, but it's metalworking. I mean, I don't know. Well, it would be pretty hard to do locksmithing without metal working. I think you could make like wooden or plastic facsimiles or like for mechanisms, but I don't think there really are any locks that aren't made with metal these days, right? Or for like decades, centuries. Make it straight, aka flat, on two sides, as in from the perspective I had to straighten it before. Okay. See, the power came back. Yeah, actually, it came back in like 20 minutes yesterday. It was only out for like 20 minutes, but the internet took like another couple minutes, and so it would have been probably as long or longer than this stream, but I don't know. It felt like a good idea to just just take the L. Welcome back again, Zod. I don't think we missed it. Did I not say hello, welcome back to the couch? Maybe I didn't. I think I was memeing at the time. Maybe I didn't. Almost broken my English. I mean, I don't think I would say it's I was not getting the impression it was a language barrier, but that is a good reminder that I do have that. You were not giving the impression that you didn't have a good command of English, which I think is would be a compliment to you. I was I was getting more of the, like, sometimes people come by stream and they say things and it's like your words make sense as a sentence, kind of, where it's like, yeah, like that's not grammatically like incorrect, but I don't know what it means, you know? Because I could be like, oh man, because it's like those words are real words, but I don't know what you mean by it. Product dissection and realization. What a name for a class. I'm taking my computer science engineering and I'm my CSE doing some dissection and realization. What in the performative college? No, it's sorry, everything you do that's named is so silly to me. Sorry. What a great name. Oh, well, I guess everyone loves that. And then you're like, is that the one where you're building the your shelf? We're making a cupboard, but with AI, you know. I just A+. Just for talking? Let's go. How am I doing? I'm here. Oh, it's center. Oh my god, good catch, Charon Bull. Holy fuck, for some reason I just saw the white name and I was like, it's Xeon. Sorry. Hello, center, welcome to the couch. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome back to the couch. I'm here. That's about as... Damn. Wow. I guess you know, it turns out it looks like I'm a little bit more based on profile pictures than I'd like to think. I did not accurately identify that, which is funny because someone came by yesterday, Frankie Laurent, and the name sounded kind of familiar, but the picture was like, I've never seen that picture in my life. So I was like, I can't tell if this is a new person or not. Chernobyl's class is a single level of my class. What, you're like, yeah, they're just making stuff. I took things apart and made stuff. Yeah, it's just a fraction of my power. But yeah, yesterday it was funny. I have basically everything with my like physical setup, like PC, monitors, lighting, keyboard, mouse, etc. All of that is on an external power supply underneath my desk. So the power went out yesterday, and the only thing that changed was my light went off overhead. Like the room just got dark except for like my frontal lighting. So I'm actually glad that like something changed, because I wouldn't have known that, you know, then I looked down and, you know, stream was, and then, well, the game quit because it needs a connection. But it was pretty funny. I was just kind of sitting in the dark like, well, I guess this is over. Not great with names, so I gotta identify people. Look, well, yeah, I think it's possible. I probably, you know, work like that more in real life than I would know. I'm not super great with names, but having something like a chat is, you know, an interesting like look into that world, because I can't see the people talking to me. I just have the little profile picture and the screen name, and so sometimes when people change their profile pictures, it fucking throws me off. And sometimes the kids will like change their names and their profile pictures, and they're like, hey, remember me? And I'm like, literally no. I genuinely, how could I possibly know? Excuse me, as is the cat. I think Center might have a profile picture that they're talking about. I think. I could be wrong. But I do. There is a cat-looking thing on the couch. Scramp. Should I change mine from cat to cat boy? You can do whatever you want. It will throw me off for a while, but I can deal with it. I don't think that would be a bad idea. You should do what you feel is right. It definitely will confuse me for a bit, even if I know it's coming. But I don't think I should be the main reason anyone does anything. Well, I was going to continue that statement, but I think that's true enough right there. Ugh. Yeah. Interestingly, the last time I overslept something, I also was kind of sick. I missed like 90% of my computer science. Well, that wasn't. It was a like, what was it? Java, intro to Java, maybe. It was like freshman year, and I missed like 90% of the test, and I ran in there with there's like 15 minutes left. And the teacher was like, "Oh, hey, good morning." And then she realized that I had missed the entire test and was like, "What are you doing?" And I got through like the multiple choice part, and I had just gotten to like the short answer, and I got through like none of it, or like a little bit, but I got like 60% on the test. No, I got almost 60%. I like almost got a decent grade. But then they let me do a retake like a week later, which was really nice. And I only improved my score by a little bit, which was pretty funny. Can't change in high school? Too sentimental? Well, I mean, hey, that works for you. I mean, I've had the same profile picture on here for a long time, but yeah, I'm not the right person to talk about changing profile picture because I don't really like to do it ever. So mine's not even like sentimentality. Well, I guess you could call it sentimentality. I'm like, well, this is me. But I like that. You're like, oh no, an excuse to look through my album of screenshots I took. Oh no. Take a camera from basement. Oh no, they take pictures in a very wide variety of places. Oh, I assure you. The Final Fantasy 14 G posers are not to be taken lightly. Object-oriented programming will be starting this week. Oh, that's interesting. So, not at all splitting off. Because you're taking a C class right now, right? But you're immediately gonna jump into Oop. Interesting. Well, shit. I did C sharp. I don't think I've ever actually written in C. Is C, does C oop? Oh no, I've clicked on not the right thing. I was hoping for like a Wikipedia article. Because I'm thinking, as far as I remember, C is a little bit lower. Wise, because I'm assuming that C is like do your own garbage collection, etc. I'm not actually super familiar with C. I'm surprised that I can't find this information really early on. Oh. Yeah, okay, there we go. Neither C nor its standard library provides some popular features found in other languages. Flexible enough to support them. For example, object-oriented and garbage collection are provided by external libraries. Okay, so you can, depending on automatically, depending on what you use. I'm sure you can get around it if you would like. Interesting. Okay. Cat outside or cat inside? Cat in. What about like a balcony? What about in a room with an open balcony door on the side? Is that outside or inside? Wait, you're saying your class is C, C++, and Java? That's one class? Huh. That doesn't sound like a good idea to me. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Strange. Oh my god. Oh, the profile picture did change. I mean, most of the time I can't actually see. I definitely can see the hair and the, oh wait, I think I've seen that one. I feel like I've seen that one, maybe, although it's pretty small. I can see back. I can see back and hair. I feel like that's the one where I pulled the new coloration for the scramp. G post today actually. Xeon, do you play Final Fantasy 14? Or was that just be like I'm a G and I'm posing, or like I have never G posed once. I don't think. I might have done it on accident. I don't think I meant to. I am learning C in this course because my professor thinks we need to recall before starting C++. And after that we learn Java. So the class is not C, C++, and Java. You are just learning C as a prerequisite for the class? Color reference. Yes, I remembered. 10 points. Is he chained? We can hope so. A good bit, but I love its G posing. Oh shit! Oh my god. Yeah. Did I know that? I feel like I remember you talking about what's like Fantasy Star Online or something. Huh. I feel like, did I know? You got Shadow Breakers discovered some G-Post mods went crazy. Hey, you know, I think one of the things that Final Fantasy has sort of taught me somewhat the most, what is going on with my tracking, is that like sometimes there are games where people play and as long as they're getting what they want out of it, it like isn't super relative. Cause relevant. That's what I was looking for. Cause like there are so many things to do in something like Final Fantasy 14 that like you can find a community or not. You can play by yourself. You could find a community. You could make houses. You could craft. You can begin to raids. There's so many things, and like if you want to just play it for the looks and stuff, that's totally reasonable. I do think that I don't know, the funny thing about Final Fantasy 14 with specifically like the G posing and mods and stuff is often there's so many like visual tweaks and things and like outfits and stuff that are custom that it almost feels like it's like playing like super modded Minecraft where it's almost like an entirely different game, except for it's just almost the visual aspect. And it's like, maybe it almost feels like some people it's like, have you considered just getting into like Blender? You know, like, have you considered like 3D image generation? Like just posing things in a completely virtual space and putting in props and stuff. It almost gets to that level. I'm like, is Final Fantasy 14 really the right vehicle for your passions? But if you enjoy it and that's the right level of, you know, stuff, then that's great. Gurdan, what's up? Welcome back to the couch. I hope you enjoy your stay. Man, maybe I should be late more often. This is Code Vein 2 is bullying you. Wait, I thought Code Vein 2 is tomorrow. Not mod heavy, prefer to keep the default experience. Okay, I do like that. Posing for little design projects. You know, that sounds pretty good to me. Wait, I thought Code Vein 2. Oh, reviews on Steam are mixed. Let's see, January 29th. Is there an early access? Oh, I see. I did not see that. I think I'll be playing that tomorrow. I did not know there was early access. I see. But it's bullying you already. So that interesting. Thought the collar was a chain. Thought I was into some weird stuff. Okay, I'm just like, not to say anything specific, but if you think like chains and like stuff or like ropes is weird, that's like that's pretty not weird as far as being into things goes. Like I don't, you know, no one should really be judging that much based on preferences, but I don't know, it's kind of, what's a good example? Well, it's kind of like, it's like kind of like Skyrim modding, where like if you know that like there are some crazy mods and someone's like, yeah, I'm into inventory tweaks, and they're like, whoa, you're into some weird stuff. It's like, this guy sitting over there with the 300 mods of anime girl something, and they're like, yeah, that's so weird. Every few days watching a friend play. Oh, okay. Are you I know Gurdan said it was treating them roughly, but does it look good from what you guys have seen or played? Deluxe and Ultra Edition. Yeah, I just found that now on the store page. I guess when I was checking when it was coming out, I hadn't noticed that, because then I might have been starting it a little earlier. Oops. I'll just buy the regular edition and play tomorrow, probably. Although the mixed reviews already is a little rough. I'm not gonna go look at the reviews, but I'd be interested to hear. Try Code Vein, but Romeo is a dead man. It's coming out soon, and Endfield. Romeo is a dead man. What the fuck is that? Romeo is a dead man. Paint the screen red and travel in the cosmos in this bloodstained action-adventure game. Witness the latest from Grasshopper Manufacture, the advent of ultra-violent science fiction. Oh, what? Ooh. What is this? It's like space killing floor thing? I've never... Okay. Third person single player action adventure. Various chapters. Okay. That definitely looks very unique. But yeah, oh my god. Arknights Endfield has so much content in it. I'm nowhere near being like done, so I'll be playing that. I think mostly I'm off stream for now, unless Code Vein isn't good or something. Doesn't look as good as the first game. Oh. I'm glad you're enjoying Annie. Want to play Code Vein 2? Hey, nice. Feature completed my backlog. You've played like 30 different games in the last like 3 days. A lot of people are having performance issues. Oh, okay. You're like, yeah, just got a new PC, so it's running pretty good. Nice. Cowboy's interest pigs in a dog muzzle. I know, I'm like, I think I have been slowly introduced to, you know, more things tangentially, but it is funny that I'm like, if with like, is there a change in that picture? I'm like, I don't know, I can't quite see if there are from here, but like, that would not be that out of place. And I'm like, I put some chains on a dude and I'll be like, that's sick, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, is that a weird, like, uh-oh. Is this a frog in the boiling pot kind of situation? Or like, is that weird? I can't know. Surely not. Thank God I'm using this account to chat. My other 2 accounts have my photo in it. Well, this one has a photo too. But wait, you have 3 YouTube accounts? Chat, social copter, Starcast. Chat is definitely an influence, which is slowly increasing. But like for the first couple years that I was streaming, chat was rather minimal. Sometimes there would be streams where there would be no chats. So it's nice that it's changing a little bit. Today's been very, very good. So I guess I'm glad that I've decided to show up late. But it's mostly just the internet or my family as a whole. What's a dog muzzle? I'll get into that in just a second. Metaphor guy's outfit to this day. Body strap as outfit went. Oh, the guy with, it was just from like the island that had like it was like he was wearing like a black bodysuit with cutouts. So if you're familiar with dogs, and sometimes like if your dog is not super well trained or particularly aggressive and they like to bark and bite people, you can put a contraption that is like kind of like a cone, like a little cone, like a little cage thing that's like just the size of like their snout, their, you know, face area, and you like strap that to their face so that they can't open their mouth to bark or bite people. And sometimes people put those on people, which doesn't technically like often really accomplish quite the right thing. Or if you know like Hannibal Lecter, that's kind of a similar thing, right? Putting a mask on a person so they can't bite you or spit you, something, you know. What the dog doing indeed? What the dog doing? I don't like dogs, but that's a me thing. Plenty of people do, and dog related stuff, but the Lecter mask is so good. That is a statement. It's a whole vibe. I don't know. I mean, I like masks. That one specifically, I think is a really good example if you don't know what like any of that is. I don't know if I mean, it's definitely a vibe. Girl with all the gifts mask. Girl with all the gifts mask. I'm gonna Google that and see what comes up. Girl with all the gifts mask. I'm not familiar with this. Girl with all the gifts. Oh, I see what you mean. Girl with all the gifts. What is girl with all the gifts? Huh. Struggle of a scientist, a teacher, and 2 soldiers who embark on a journey of survival with a special young girl named Melanie. I have never heard of that, I don't think. Parasitic fungus. Zombies. It's The Last of Us. Oh my God, it's got like people in it. How have I, how have I not heard of this? Huh. Weird. I don't know how. That seems like a pretty classic plot. Huh. Weird. Does a cowboy call you mommy? I don't think it's quite that. I don't think it's that kind of setup, but blocking dogs from biting. That, yes, I do think that is metal snout shaped grid. Big untrained dogs in public have them often. I don't think I've ever seen one in person. But I don't, like, that could just be a me thing. But this is adapted to me. Like, yeah, cowboy calls me nothing. Merchant that calls me a good dog though. Yeah, I was like, I think it's more of like a, you know, now kiss kind of situation. Not, yeah, Dobby X me. Nebula deck is so bad. I will not even attempt to use it. I don't know if I did try and use it, but checkered deck, erratic deck. I don't know. Erratic doesn't sound familiar. I might not have gotten to that one. I'm definitely because is the Hannibal Lecter one also see-through? Oh no, it is. I'm definitely much more of a matte or non-see-through mask fan. Fujoshi fan. I think you could just say Fujoshi. Dolls must kiss. I'm just here watching. Let's go now. Kiss. Exactly, Xeon. Exactly. Wow. Yeah. Guess so. ... What is that? Is that a negative? Is that I know like 3 people decently, you know, a large amount of exposure at least that are Fujoshi, and I don't really have a lot of like negative things to say. So like it definitely doesn't seem like that's not a negative. Like I don't so far. So, oh, and there's someone I follow on Twitter through my sister that is pretty hardcore, and they have great takes. So it's sort of more of a positive right now, at least as a small subgroup of which I am familiar with. But it also could be that I happen to be around the good ones, not it. But as far as like communities go, it's significantly a higher average of fun and well-balanced people than other communities that I've been exposed to. So I don't, you know. I don't hear has real-life actors of gay hockey show. Oh, is that something like Heated Rivalry? I didn't know anything about that show until we were watching like the SNL from like a couple weeks ago, and it was like in half the sketches, and it was like, what is this? No idea what a Fujoshi is. That's okay. All my sisters read BL. Ah, I see. BL, boys love. There it is. BL stands for boys love, indeed. 2 boys go kiss. Boys love. Heated rival, yeah. Might one day. Apparently people like it. It must be good. Infected by them already. Oh, okay. So was that like you like like, I see you, I'm one of you. I don't know. I felt like that reaction was like, that's what I was kind of going into my pro BL. It's not really my thing, but like I can see the appeal. Like if I was I can, you know, watch or consume something that is that genre and be like, ah, this is good. It's not like for me, but I could see that if I like this, it would be really good. It depends whether you are a boy or girl when you BL. No, not really. If I was into guys, I think I would probably really like BL. I think some people, if you aren't into guys, you can still like BL. I think it actually is sort of not relative. I've seen some gay artwork. Oh my. That sounds good. I would check anything out. Yeah, But like, oh my god. Sometimes I'm watching some. There's at least one BL show this cour on. Well, I mean it has to be BL. I think, although me and my sister are still trying to figure out what the show is, but it's very not. I think it's pretty not good. But reading manga and manhwa, Soul Leveling Peak. Hell yeah! It's been to read one. I said okay, but you're like, oh, this is okay. But you're like, wait, hang on, why are these guys fucking? No. Wait a second. Yeah, I mean, I don't read or consume that much, but like, Yuri on Ice is peak. So you know, like, regardless of whether or not they come out with some garbage later, they're like, it can just be very good. So, not all fucking chill. Well, but like, why not though? Yeah, like Yuri on Ice doesn't have fucking, but if it doesn't feel like they're not fucking like off screen or after the story ends, like what's the point, bro? No, you can be wholesome, sure. I don't. Yeah, I mean that's fine if you like that sort of thing. Like, why not? It's actually, weirdly enough, the current show we're watching this season it has the most boring premise, but the BL aspect is almost purely fucking. It seems like. They don't seem like they're starting a relationship at all, but for some reason they're like, yeah, and we had sex. It's like, what? It's very strange. Very strange. Balance the sides out. Story and latest stuff. Well, it sounds like they be fucking. What was the problem? Always find the fan figure after. That's true. That's true. They're like, no matter what the original was, you can find the softer stuff or the freakier things. That was we were watching this. It's called the show is called like The Other World's Books Depend on the Bean Counter or something. It's got a terrible title, but there was after the first episode, my sister went and looked up you know, the AO3 tag for the show, and there's someone who's like, yeah, I read the manga. And I heard the show was coming out, so I wrote this because people are gonna be looking for this ship. And you know, in the manga and the anime, they skipped the scene, so I'm here to write it for you. Here you go. It's great. How is Chernobyl able to write curses? Did they? Oh, they said fucking. Yeah, they did. Can you say fucking? Huh. Yeah, I mean, I don't think, most of the time, I don't think you could ever say they aren't like creative or trying to give the people what they want. Yeah. Chernobyl built different. Oh. It was a one-time fucking pass. That's interesting. I'm given the lack of messages I'm seeing that contain it, I'm assuming it must. If you type the exact same thing that they said, does it work? If you say not all have fucking space crying emoji? No, you don't. I would be curious to see the outcome. No, you don't have to. I like testing things though. So. Painter of the Night. It's the most popular thing ever on the website. Can't say it's the name of the whole site gonna be taken down. Painter of the Night on the website I use. Can't say its name, but the whole site's gonna be taken down. Oh. It's too lazy to find the emote. It worked. It worked. I see it. I see it. Talented painter Nakyum and the nobleman Seung Ho. The first post that comes up is Painter of the Night good from the Reddit r/yaoi_fluff. That's awesome. That's a great subreddit. Is the plot good with a green flag romance? And if the character is a jerk, I think I've heard one of them is a jerk. Are they sweet with each other and about each other? Is there 100% pure consent and pure romance? Do the characters have understandable motives and a happy ending with no cheating between the couple? Is it worth reading? Please tell me. I'd forever appreciate it. Please and thank you. Very angsty. Male lead is a bad person, or ML? What ML versus MC? I don't know if I know what ML is. Main lead? But MC? Yeah, apparently, or is it the emoji or the what part of that allows you to swear? Scratch the surface. I mean, I think right now a lot of these are like manga stuff. I don't know if there's a. Oh well, it says official trailer season 2 on this thing. Legend. I don't know. Premium webtoons for mature audiences. I am watching. I am watching like 19 anime this season, so I am definitely watching a lot. Male love interest? Oh. It's weird that, I don't know, the Reddit post just had an ML. I feel like it would be like, wouldn't it be like MLI? I don't know. Main loving. I know, is the emoji. Pay up for what? Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't really know what the... 19 is so much info to take in. How do you keep track of what's happening? Well, I mean... Oh, there's... Sunday does have like 7. So much info taken. How do you keep track of what's happening? I don't... That's an interesting question. I don't... don't, is that a problem? I don't know. I haven't encountered that. I think I could walk you through what's happening in each of the shows. I don't think without issue. But I was that's interesting. I was expecting to be like, whoa, that's too much. How do you have time for that? I was not expecting the how do you keep track of it? I'll be like, I don't know. Problem for you. Need a recap. Huh. I mean that makes sense. I don't know. I do have a pretty good memory. But I had not considered that. I think I do. There are some of the lower tier shows, I'd say, that sometimes I'm like, I don't even remember what's happening in this. But to be fair, a lot of the lower tier ones are kind of like pretty meh anyway. To watch Twilight movies. When I tried to watch, she would scold me. Pretty hypocrite in my opinion. Oh. Hey, Twilight's good. I mean, I grew up on Twilight. I had Webkins. I had Webkins named Bella and Edward. That's right. Let's see, cause Webkins, yeah. I wasn't a Neopets person, but I was a Webkins person. Wait, where's do I have? Consuming better vampire stories by then. Definitely probably better vampire stories, but what about, I still think it's, well, you know, I wasn't much of a fan of the later Twilight stuff. Still a better love story than Twilight. Hey yo. Yeah, it was pretty pop culture. So isn't it a wholesome romance and action-packed movie series? Yeah, I think some of the movies would like you to be like, it's so angsty, it's so not wholesome. Oh, they're just so unhealthy. But in the grand scheme, yeah, it is pretty wholesome on that side. But yeah, no, I think let's see. I'm gonna try and figure out if are these all the current, because these are 11 of like the new shows I'm watching, but I'm also, because I think are the other shows that I'm watching what you call it? Because I think these might be all the new ones, but I'm also watching a lot of returning shows. Let's see, I'm trying to find my watch list. Yeah, Fairy Tale, that doesn't count. Isekai Office Worker. Let's see. Oops. Hell's Paradise. Vigilantes. Oh no, did I? Okay, no, I found one. Okay, a second. Okay. Yeah, I don't think. This is a bad one that where how do I thought that isn't there a button to add stuff? Oh, I'm not logged in. What? I'm just looking at my list. Ah, I see. UGC guidelines. Campus discrimination? Oh. Promote equity in higher education through anti-discrimination rules. EOC's ombudsperson oversight and accountability. Well, that equity and anti-discrimination doesn't sound bad. But that doesn't mean that's what they're doing. But that sounds like a good thing from the top, but that's probably what it's supposed to sound like. So I don't actually know. Okay, wait. Where's Ah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, this one's, what was it called? The villainess is adored. Where's the neighborhood? This one's bad. This one's bad. This one's like, it's like a 4. It's bad. The animation quality is not, I think we've seen like 3 episodes. But yeah, okay. Is that all of them? Journal with Witch. Got that. The Trigun Stampede, that's continuing. Got Free Ren. Oh, I got the Daily Life of the Torturer, right? Yeah. Dead Account, is that in here? Invisible Man. Yep. Okay, I think these are all the new shows. 12 new, and then 5 returning. What is it? Because of Free Ren, Trigun, Hell's Paradise, Vigilantes, Fire Force? Those 5? Oh, yeah, because, wait, Jujutsu Kaisen, MF Ghost, Fire Force, Free Ren, Trigun, Hell's Paradise. That's 6. Oh, and Vigilantes is 7. Oh shit. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, no, it is. Okay, it's still 19 shows. Wait. Oh, 12 plus 7 is 19. AI scrapers. Boo. Fire Force. Let's go. Yeah, I feel like I stopped understanding what was like happening from broad story strokes in Fire Force like a couple seasons back. But I still enjoy it. But yeah, if you wanted like a small slice of other recommendations, Sentenced to be a Hero, oh, it's not shown. Sentenced to be a Hero as far as like action this season is really good. As far like a action adventure thing. But like, and then if you're not a Free Ren person, but like Free Ren's really good. Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife is pretty good. 7 is good. Actually, interestingly, so there's this show that was called Dead Account. It's actually, I think its score has gone up for me so far. It's now like a 6 or a 7. It's basically like a Jujutsu Kaisen clone, but it is much more like shonenized, and it's doing what it's doing really well, and I think which is surprising sometimes these days. Sometimes Togen Anki was so bad when I watch rerun. It's really good. It's really good. Purely action. Friend just didn't really grab me. Oh, rip. I love freerun so much. It was funny. I did see an anti-freerun post today, where where someone was like, a lot of the characters kind of react rather dryly to things happening, and they're like, oh, every character is just gonna act like that in this show. Apparently there are some people who can not like it, but freerun's just really good. I just really like it. But it is often a little bit slower and tamer, but because something happens if someone's like, oh, I see you've noticed me, and they're like, oh, every character just but the you and I are polar opposites is really cute. As Tamon's B-side, I only gave it a 7. Why did I only give it a 7? I feel like that's definitely going higher. I'd already seen 2 episodes. Was I in denial? That was really cute too. Togen Anki. Dude. Hey, Agachi Akita is a much better choice. Togen Anki is I think I've said it on stream at one point, but it was probably very specific. Togen Anki, I think it has to be just for 13-year-olds. It is like too edgy to be for anyone younger, and like way too like edgy teen for like anyone older than like 13. It's crazy. It is like just for 13-year-olds. I don't know. It was like not good, and it's getting another season. There's like a sequel, so I'm like, oh, maybe I'm just missing it. Maybe the kids are loving it, but holy, I don't know why you wouldn't just watch like Jujutsu Kaisen or like Chainsaw Man. Like, it feels like there are things that are in this, like the exact same subgenre of like, we're shown in anime, but like with blood. And all the characters in Togen Anki are so, I don't know anything about the source material. If they have good characters in the manga, someone butchered it. When he's in the mood for an anime. Yeah, I do think that sounds like what normal, but I watch all sorts of shit. A lot of people compare it to Blue Exorcist. Oh, I've seen a little bit of Blue Exorcist. But I thought from what I'd seen of Blue Exorcist, it was good. Overconsumed content, burnout, too much reading. Like, I do feel like, it like, I would say that it does kind of, belongs in that genre. It's like a D Gray Man, Blue Exorcist. Like it has the exact, it is the same, like shonen formula of like, oh, demon, exorcist, whatever, magic kids at fighting school. Like it is that, that genre. But it was just trying to be like so edgy. That was not, this is not a, I was not like, this is not against the genre. Yeah, so like I'm like, I liking that genre and like just be like, you're like we have a group of young kids doing magic stuff. Like I'm not taking anything against the genre. I just thought it was really weird that for this day and age to come out with a show that is so clearly, you know, supposed to, I feel like, be in that, you know, genre, do it so poorly. is what I was going for, right? Like, because there are so many things you could watch instead. You could, you know, go more wholesome or more edgy, but better on both sides. That's why I'm like, the consensus I've reached for this is it's for, you know, 13-year-old boys, question mark. Because you need to be the kind of person that's like, you absolutely need to have people have really weird, like, JoJo blood powers that do a specific thing, but also be like, and every woman is super thick and they look the same, and also my teacher is on rollerblades and that's cool. I don't know, Number 1 Soul Eater, number 2 Gachi Akata, number 3 Air Gear. Is that like all-time list? Yeah, I think technically I'm only planning to stream for like another like 10 or so minutes today. It was gonna be a short stream that was made even shorter by me oversleeping. Or you can go for some older pro tags for sure. Yeah, also one of the weird things though is I was pretty sure they were all supposed to be high school kids because the main character was in Togen Anki, but then at one point they were establishing the character for one of the girl classmates, and I shit you not, her backstory is that it was like she just likes to take care of her men. And it was like she ruins office workers by making them, they don't even go to work anymore. She just takes care of them until they can't do anything for themselves. And then, but it was like, how old is she? She's dating office workers? What is happening? And that was like her backstory. And then she's like, she's taking care of one of the guys. And then she's like, hey, should we have sex? And it was like, what the fuck is this? That's like the actual, like, that's her character. And it's like, excuse me? So bizarre. So bizarre. Haven't even heard of Air Gear. I think I have heard of Air Gear. Is that the one where they like it's like parkour stuff, right? I feel like I've heard that's good. I haven't watched it. Right, because they got like the Air Gear is like, they go something, right? Like, these are the Air Gear. Oh, you know, rollerblades. Maybe they were into that. The Kakashi of Togen Anki is on rollerblades, and he does not make it look cool. Air tricks. Moto has inline skates. A storm rider. I feel like I heard this was good at some point. I haven't watched it. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, I could talk about all the anime watching, but yeah, I feel like most of the time I feel like you know, how many anime you're watching is just like limited by time. But Get Backers, I don't know if I've heard that one. Recovery service to retrieve lost items using supernatural powers like one's evil eye. Get Backers because they get stuff back. They get your items. You know what? That's a great name. Dusacor, what's up? Welcome back to the couch. I hope you enjoy your stay. Just got your stream on YouTube Shorts. Yeah, I've been clicking this button that says dual stream. How did it look? I'm not allowed to like edit what it shows, and so sometimes I feel like it's just showing like the middle of the screen, but I don't. Was that got your stream on YouTube Shorts positive, or like I'm letting you know it sucks, or just it is. If you reading BLs and stuff until 3 a.m. to finish the series because you need to see the ending as soon as possible. Yeah, I think that's just any sort of content, right? You're like, I gotta know. It's weird because I only see anybody. Oh yeah, so it is just like the middle slice. Do shorts now? Well, I've been doing it for months. I think there's just this option in live streaming where I can click this button that's just called oh shit, where is it? It's called dual stream, new, automatically generated vertical cropped version for the shorts feed. So technically I'm streaming in shorts right now. The awkward thing is that it doesn't like let me, it doesn't let me crop it or like it's auto cropping. So it's definitely not as good as like if I probably should be doing it like a and I am dual streaming to Twitch right now, but I'm technically trying to use all of the avenues at my disposal for content creation. None of them are doing very much. Today YouTube chat has been excellent. This was going well, but everything else I've tried has not been really this is the first time I have a verified person who's seen the stream on shorts. I've never had anyone specify that before, so it's cool to know that it is working. People go too invested into chat bots right now to get into a loop of going back and stopping talking to people. That does happen. Is that burned out? It was this. What is that related to? Today's been fire. Yeah, apparently I should get to. I should sleep in more often. This worked out. Yeah, watching a lot of anime this season. Some of it's good, some of it not. The more I watch of this Hana Kimi, the more I hate it. But I think I could give a plot summary for all of them. I think I would be pretty confident in that. I can watch so much anime, but I do have a pretty good memory for most of that stuff though. So. Some of it is much better than others. Oh my god, I'm such a big Togen Anki hater. I hate that shit so bad. Anybody isn't coming across an actual bot. Yeah, that would be unfortunate. No, the bots has really taken a hit on the cultural street cred scene. It's rather unfortunate. Also that, like, you know, it used to be that you could call the, you know, like, computer in games AI, like, right, it's like, oh, co-op versus AI, you know, play versus AI in games, and now that's been tarnished by the Gen AI slop, refuse to give him a name. All right, change it once. Fight for it. That unfortunately it might come with a little bit of stigma that you might have to get over. But even a new book called Antibot. Rip. I also, so the funny thing is, the Antibot that I'm familiar with is a Annie One Trick from League of Legends. Their name is Antibot. And that's what I am familiar with. But it was funny. There's nothing to do with it. Yeah, no, it was funny. I was like, oh, what? Whoa, what? Are you Antibot fan? Question mark. But I'm like, boo, AI, boo. Exactly. AI sucks. Well, yeah. I don't think the idea of artificial intelligence sucks. The reality of it that we have right now blows mega chunks. First name Annie, last name Bot. This is mine. You can come fight me for it. But it was because in League of Legends, if you're playing versus AI, they're bots. All of them are automatically named whatever champ they're playing, and then bots. It's like, Garen bot and Ash bot and Annie bot. And so if you named yourself like Bot, it would be funny in a game because it'd be like, oh, it's the AI, it's the computer, which is, Gen I particularly sucks. I would say that, generative AI definitely very much sucks because it hasn't, I haven't really seen one that's been like ethically produced, which is like, boo. I know, because it's like, it used to be interchangeable because it's, it's a really, really low level artificial intelligence because it's just not real intelligence, but it does do actions. But yeah, CPUs is definitely, that has aged better. Computer player kind of dealio, but yeah. New RAM and SSD for PC because that stuff failed in the yeah, that is it is not a good time for that. Rest in peace, soldier. Yeah, that is really unfortunate. You're like AI hater for that. There are so many reasons to hate AI. There are so many. I hope you are not limited into your AI hate just for prices of hardware, but I respect any and all avenues of AI hate. When someone new on the scene uses AI persona permanently, not even a stopgap. AI persona? I don't know. Is that... I don't... like a profile. Oh, like they used like an AI generated image as something. Or just like if people are pro AI and they're just like that. It's getting kind of hard to tell sometimes. The image generation is pretty nuts. It used to be so easy to spot inconsistencies in art, but you gotta look more careful every time, especially then with like a little bit of editing. Fuck, it's getting so hard to spot. It's rough out there. It is rough out there. Okay, I do think I should try and wind down. Because I did say I would stop right now today. Where's with the app that uses AI generated content only? It's an AI generated content only app? What? I have not heard of that, but that's crazy. I have an eye for AI, I can tell at a glance. Are you okay? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I can tell at a glance. Yep. I don't believe you, but I believe that you think that. I mean, Sora is definitely an image generator. I have never heard of a platform that is AI only, but if you have if you ChatGPT created like a social media where you could just use that to sort of just have like a sharing platform for your creations. I don't know what the point of an AI slop only would be. Oh, hold up. Oh, I can't go. I can't go anywhere. I'm holding up. There's videos you can publish and make with AI. Yeah, but then you can, it's that you can also see it. I've seen it. like, that sounds like you're like, it sounds like do you think I was saying there aren't places that you can make AI images and videos? The thing I'm like, oh, was Chernobyl saying that there's an app that makes only AI generated things? That I would believe that. It sounded like they were saying there's like a Twitter, but for only AI generated stuff. That's what. Like I'm aware of AI videos that you can publish. Maybe I'm at this point I'm trying to figure out what it is you were saying. Not that I don't need a name. I was just like, I've never heard of that. That seems like a weird concept. Oh, it's not that big. I've not that big of a deal. I was just like, what? A platform with only AI sounds crazy. Because I'm like, why would anyone be on there? But it sounds like, you know, like a Discord server for AI enthusiasts. I wouldn't be surprised if there was, you know, like, if one of the Soras or whatever had like a sharing feature just internally, but I don't know what the point of that would be. But thank you so much, everyone who stopped by today, whether you're here now or long gone. It means a lot to me to stop by for any amount of time. Sorry, it was definitely an extra short stream today, but it do be like that sometimes. Prompters Discord server. Exactly. Yeah, they're forming little rat colonies, little cockroach colonies. Like, yes, prompt engineers. Just TikTok with just AI. Oh wow, even worse TikTok. That sounds almost impossible, but yuck. Short stream Wednesday. Yes, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day, night, evening, void time, etc. I'll be back tomorrow, presumably playing Code Vein. Anime Souls, let's go. But yeah, hopefully I see you all sometime soon. I should probably do more just hanging out streams. They do seem to do pretty well, but goodbye for now.